Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and it's the news you've all been waiting for. When is the shutdown going to end? Well, I think we got the answer for you right here. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. It looks like the shutdown is about to end. It looks like it's about to end in just a few days. And it's going to end without the Democrats getting any of the things they asked for, the things that they told you they were holding out for, the things they let snap, lapse for, that they let people get furloughed for, that they let our military and our air traffic controllers and our federal workers not get paid for. They're not going to get any of them. So what the hell they hold out for, and why cave now? Well, because they believe that this is giving them an advantage in Tuesday's elections. They may be right. They may be right. People may not be as bright as I give them credit for, I guess. But I don't see how. I don't see how any reasonable, clear-thinking human being looks at the Democrat Party right now and says, yeah, they're not responsible for this, when clearly they're responsible for it. But the word on the street is they're going to keep this shutdown going till just after the election, Wednesday or Thursday. Then they're going to cave in, let the government reopen, because it was never about you. It was never about Obamacare. It was never about your health care. It was always about politics. Always. From day one. And anybody with half a brain knew that. These people are loathsome. They're disgusting. And they're shameful. I want you to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
First names, we have something in common there. When you start talking about what the Democrats are doing, this was never about policy. This was about Republican policy versus the Democrats' politics. First of all, they shut it down because the Democrats' base demanded them to do that. They've been chanting that all year long, shut it down, shut it down. Once they shut it down, they knew they were in a mess because they entered a fight that they had no end for victory. They didn't know what victory looked like. They shut it down just because of anger, because of because of their hatred towards President Trump. But then they said, well, we're going to open it back up after No King's Day or No King's Rally because, hey, listen, the base will be really upset if we do that before the rally, so let's open it up then. After they went to the rally, they realized that their base was only more dug in. So now what the Democrats are literally telling us this, they plan on open it back up probably Wednesday or Thursday after the election, after they elect a communist in New York to be the mayor, after the New Jersey's gubernatorial race, after Virginia's governor's race. They're going to come out. They're going to look for an exit ramp because they know they're losing. Shoot, even CNN's polls are showing that this isn't good for them. The American people have already been exposed to Congresswoman Clark by saying that this is a leverage point for them. You had Chuck Schumer say every day is getting better for them. You had Senator Coons from Delaware goes out and says it's uncomfortable, but it's a leverage point. And even Bernie Sanders goes out and says they can't open it back up because they lose leverage. But they also know they need an exit ramp. So after the election, Kellyanne, they're going to come out, and at that point, they're going to go out there and rail that they're going to take the high road. They're going to try spinning it on President Trump and the Republicans. And after they get done talking their way out of, themselves, they're going to eventually open it up probably Thursday, I'd say midday.
And Senator, what does that look like for the Democrats who really decided to die on the hill of health care, extending Obamacare